Hello everybody, this is Roku Okami, and thank you very much for joining me today on the live. It's going to be a fun day. We're going to be jumping back into where we left off at on the Minecraft Engineers mod pack that I've been working on and creating and stuff. Last time we had just collected up everything we needed to be able to do all of the stuff. So we can then just jump right back in and we'll have some fun. We pretty much have all the different resources that we want, as well as foods and stuff for it. So let's go back to the final test. I've been doing a lot in my single player world, testing as well. Hey Puke, how's it going? And, oh yeah, I haven't loaded it since I added some more mods and changed some things around. Pretty much the main things that I've added since the last stream is I added in the Macraw's Bridges mod, because that gives us the ability to have like scaffolding and everything that looks really nice, because they have a really good metal stair thing, as well as bridge-like scaffolding, which looks really nice and builds. But yeah, we've got a heck of a... And then I did some leveling here off stream. Just kind of brought this down a little bit and stuff, because here's all of our goodies that we collected when we were exploring last time. Pretty nice. We need to get some spruce and dark oak growing ASAP. Especially the dark oak, because that's going to be one of our main building blocks that we will be working with. But I want to get into create as fast as possible, so let's see. We're going to need to get a mine shaft put in because we need zinc like badly. And then I also added the inventory sorting mod, so I can just middle mouse click and boop, everything's nice and neatly sorted. Oh, it looks, last time I was on there was a group of pillagers over here. They're still there. Darn it. Why do they have to still be there? Okay. We have our lovely island that we're on. We're on the spawn island. We know to the north of us on that island, we have cherry wood over there. But we need to get some, looks like, yeah, I don't have, we need to start mining. Let's go ahead and grab a couple more sticks out And hey, Aideth. I'm streaming and stuff, testing out a new pack that I've been designing that is all about the create mod and stuff. Yeah, I know. That wouldn't surprise me at the moment. Ooh. Yeah, I know. Laz kept trying to get on every time there for a while when we were having issues with it not wanting to keep running the server there for a bit and stuff. He kind of gave up. That was, I can't remember. That was when we were doing, I think, the kind of create and magic mix pack. It was just, I decide. Part of that, and then yeah, it was getting crazy. We finally got it to somewhat stabilize, but yep, I decided I was gonna make just a completely create focused, especially since create's received a ton of new updates since then and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll take advantage of the new updates and everything. Reminds me, I'm trying to go mining and I forgot to make a hammer. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go down and mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna go very well. I'll go far with a pickaxe, but it'd be smarter to have a hammer. Okay, there we go. But yeah, what you been up to? Well, it's the end of the year. Oh yeah, I mean, we all know first of the year is the roughest for any business. Luckily enough, I don't have to worry about that at my job because I'm just taking care of people. So it makes things a little bit easier. I don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. But in retail, I always feared the first of the year because you loved Christmas time, and then right after Christmas everything just went downhill. Ooh, because business just plummets. Well, for a little bit you get a little bit of a spike because you have everybody coming in with their Christmas gift cards and stuff, and then boop, you went to bed at 6 a.m. Puke? Wow. Not me. Oh, that's what I gotta get. I gotta get some torches made. I went to bed at around 2. I'm definitely liking that you can now multi-stream with Twitch and not get yelled at for it. You know? Oh, I need to make more sticks. Let's grab some. It takes 4. Come on, mouse tweaks, work with me. I only wanted 16 sticks. So I just want to make a stack of torches. Okay, I don't need my regular axe on me at the moment. That's my backup pickaxe, my food. Why the hell do I still have the one probe paper on me? Okay, that looks better. Double check, yeah, okay. Make sure my spawn is always set. I don't like... The one thing with mining, setting up a mine shaft on an island, is you have the one issue of digging down right into ocean. But, yep, this pack is highly focused on the create mod. Even though I do have a few things to make our life a tiny bit easier. But for the most part, like for storage, we have simple storage mod to make our storage options a little bit easier. And you can do some basic style of automation with it, with the create mod. Ooh, there's one of the things we were after. Andesite. Because we need about 1 million of it until we build andesite making machines. Yeah. Yep, that's the one that's still running. Yep, that's running an older version of the create mod because it's been updated since. Oh, I'm going to it. Oh, Minecraft Create. It also had mine colonies and stuff in it as well. Yep. Very similar to the pack that I'm running right now, except for older versions of mods, of course. But yep, I had to just jump out to my actually it was fine after I finally figured out well, yeah, disabled the radiation, and then we had to start a new server again. Oh yeah, that was not fun. And then we had to deal with all those landmines and everything everywhere. And then I finally discovered it was one of the add-on mods that was adding those landmines. And I'm like, oh, geez. Yeah, that's, yeah, don't need that add-on mod. Yes, we won't have quite as few structures that are to that mod around, but we also won't be stepping on freaking atomic nuclear bomb landmines. And then just plain landmines that sucked. Okay, I am digging right now towards a water cave, so I need to turn away from it. Because that's the last thing I want to do. I love journey map because it shows caves. Because otherwise, this would suck trying to... I wouldn't be able to... I wouldn't see... Oh, I was heading towards a freaking underground water cave. Turn around. Ooh. Okay. I just want to get down to iron level is all I care about right at the moment, which is 16. The old diamond level. Gold level is -16, and of course I just dug into a giant cave. Oh, and I don't have quark anymore, so it makes it very almost impossible to staircase down without gravel or sand. And from the look of it, it wouldn't have mattered which way I turned. Oh, I'm not too far from being able to hit that area. So, we gotta think on this one. It's nighttime. I need to sleep. Oh, but if you notice, oh, hey, Builder. How's it going? I didn't know. I just noticed that you had popped in. Yeah. If you didn't notice, Aideth, my lighting is a lot different. Hey. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I upgraded my lighting. It was my Christmas present to myself. I now have 2 Elgato lights. I have the Elgato Key Light Air up here, the big one. And then I have the Elgato Key Light Mini over here as a fill light. And what makes it so nice is I can turn them on and off from my Stream Deck. I love it. And it's a much smoother and more flattering light. Oh, yeah. Yep, I know you got your card. I have a build sitting in my shopping cart right now, my Amazon cart.
Because I think I need to redo some thermal paste on this graphics card because the fan sounds a lot louder than it should.
You know, the whole time I was talking with you, Aideth, I had chat muted to stream. So the stream wasn't going through.
They were hearing nothing.
Yep, they didn't.
I was noticing that I couldn't hear Aideth.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I just glanced over at my Go XLR and I'm like, oh, I had that. That button was still muted.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I also got a new desk and chair, so.
That is particularly.
I got my new desk last year for my birthday. Literally my last present from my mom before she passed. And then now of course this tree axe is the glitchiest tree axe there is. Sometimes it will cut the whole tree down and sometimes it will miss blocks.
I mean, that does make sense a little bit.
Most of the time it works perfectly. Normally it works perfectly. Because the tree I cut down earlier...
wood connected, that wouldn't be happening.
Well, dark oak trees, all the logs are touching. So...
Yeah, but also they're really weirdly grown.
Well, the ones I've been cutting down have been almost perfectly straight. And the first one I cut down perfectly fine. But these last two... Sometimes I can log out and reload the pack, and then the axe will work perfect. And stuff. It is so touchy and stuff, but it is a port over where someone took the original and ported it over to the newest version.
True.
So it's ever since, because I'm running. Let me go over. It's the Easy Emerald tools and more and stuff, and it's where a person ported it. Because the hammer works perfully fine. That's the main reason why.
Is that a damn pipe?
Because eventually I won't be using the tree axe because I'll have a create tree farm. But I doubt we'll even get that far with this before I get the server going. So, because I'm just I'm doing most of the final test in my single player world. I won't lie. Let me switch over to it and show you all the fun stuff that I've built there. The non-stream one. Let's go to the fun test.
Something I really want to do is finish a mod pack.
This one is one because this is going to be an SMP. And
Okay.
this is going to be my version of Hermitcraft. What Builders was supposed to be and then just didn't work out. This one is going to be my version of Hermitcraft
Can I be an engineer?
and stuff. I'm
working towards being an engineer.
Well,
let's see. Come on.
Keep
Warm
in
up.
mind that y'all got the entirety of N2 to yourselves, so...
Why are you yelling? You're working just fine.
Dude.
You're all heated up. Why are you overstressed now?
No, but I've started a lot of mod packs and I've never finished one.
I don't... all the... Okay, my solar system was working. Oh, some of the engines broke off for
I
some
mean, that
reason.
maybe because I play a lot of expert
Oh,
level
damn
mod
it, my
packs.
magnet.
I play.
I need to run around and pick up engines.
BO3, stuff like that most
Okay.
often. Which might be why I've never
This
finished
row
a mod.
didn't break. There's none on this row. None on this row broke for some weird reason. Okay, just these three popped off for some weird.
Roku.
Did you finish Endwalker's stuff?
I still need to do all the stuff that they added.
So you
There we
need to
go.
do the post Endwalker patch?
Yeah, I've finished the initial Endwalker.
Okay.
Roku, I got a question.
Yes.
Well, first a statement. I would have expected you to have a lot of followers.
I used to on my old Twitch channel.
Now, so yeah, that was back on Twitch.
I rebranded my Twitch from Roku Rotenkey to Roku Okami. So I had to, and I don't have the cell phone number to be able to gain access to
Oh.
that Twitch account anymore.
So yeah, he had to start a whole new Twitch account. He can't get the old one back.
Yep.
What? Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've linked it with a phone number and that's the only registered way of recovering it, and your number changes, you're screwed. They won't help you.
I now have 2 phone numbers linked to this one, mine and my sister's phone,
Alright,
as
I
well
also got my
as
email link, so,
2 different emails
yeah, I
for
should probably
recovery
link it to it.
capabilities.
I would say just make sure you have a secondary email and you should be okay.
I went
Add a
all
second
the
option
way.
if you can.
Yeah, I went
I'm
all
just
the
gonna say
way.
this, I have several
But-
secondary emails.
So you know what you're
Um,
looking at here. This
you're-
this stuff here is from the Create New Age mod, and this is solar power. These things up here, these
Neat.
advanced solar plates, gather heat. Then you use these heat pipes to transfer it down to
And they
these
did it in a
to
tree,
these
look at them up.
these lovely heat boilers. Then you put the Stirling engines on top, and each Stirling engine produces 1,000 stress units. And then you spin all
They
that
made
up,
Solar power work
I-
and create. That is awesome.
throw it through here, and then you throw it through these lovely generator coils, and then there's 4 tiers of these magnetic rings that you put around it to generate electricity, or FE, forge energy. And then you can run all
Good
this
thing that's
lovely
influential.
forge energy. It works like immersive engineering, except for it doesn't electrocute you.
Oh, that's nice.
And stuff. I have a crate jetpack on. And then I have another power station up here that's running off of wind. This was my second power station.
That is a big one.
This one I've got the structure actually built around for, which is quite nice. And then in here this is a tier 2 coil running and stuff. And then It just runs off of 2 max size windmills and stuff. And then I use this to slowly dial in the RPMs needed for this large of a coil. This coil is producing 312. The one up there is producing about a little over 1,000. Then my very first power station is down here with water wheels.
I mean, water wheels are really reliable.
And stuff, and it's only a 4-stage coil running at very slow RPM because this puppy's only producing 88.
True.
And then this is my wireless heat transmitter for my iron furnaces.
Water wheels are like the easiest to set up.
Then you see my power lines running over here and tapping into this building. Then I'll go into my current factory. It's really not a factory yet. This is just my workstation area because nothing's truly fully automated. Oh, it's nighttime. My factory's currently offline because the solar panels aren't running.
You should probably hook up the others to it.
Because I upgraded my... Oh, the others are... Everything's hooked to this. It's just the others by themselves don't produce enough power. Now, because I upgraded my motors in here. See, you use these motors to turn the electricity back into rotational power. Is what you use. And Oh, this is... The electricity part to this is coming from the Create New Age mod. So we're almost got enough juice for my stuff to kick on over here.
But also, like, Create by itself is...
Oh, yeah, Create by itself is freaking amazing. It's hands down my favorite mod. And then... Oh, there, everything's starting to turn on. There we go. This is my precision mechanism. This is my precision mechanism machine. Of course, this is my mechanical crafter. In Create New Age, you have to use a machine called Energizer because you have to energize metals. The Energizer requires electricity and rotational power at the same time.
That is neat.
This is my mixing machine for making andesite alloy and brass. When I need brass, I just walk over here and click on the blaze burner with coal blocks.
So it's called the Engineers SMP. Are you calling everyone engineers?
Yep. We are the engineers.
Alright, can I be one?
Then this is my log cutting machine, or log stripping, as well as when you put plates through it. Copper plates will make the copper wire. I'm currently using the tier 2 wire now, which is the overcharge wire, which requires me to charge iron up in the charger, then come down here, press it into plates with my pressing machine, and then come over here and have it cut into wires. And of course, here's my mill for my wheat and stuff. This is my washing area. I discovered that you can use not 1 but 2 fans at once on this puppy, and you can actually get a total of 8 fans blowing on a single depot to increase how fast you process stuff. It's nuts. That's awesome. It is totally nuts. And then this is my cooking, my smoker area, and then smelting. But yeah, then of course you saw outside all my farms. I've got
blaze burners trying to scare me.
I've got my kelp farm here, wheat farm. This is potatoes and carrots farm. This one is tomatoes, cabbage, and onions.
One time I used Create to just make my house spin.
And then here is my rice farm. I haven't built my automated sheep or cow stuff yet. That's what I've been leveling all this area out for.
Alright. So you use Create a lot, right? Have you ever used Create to make an entire house spin?
I've done some of that crazy stuff. I've had...
Yeah. The first time I really got into it, I actually did that, and it was really funny.
And then I have my simple storage system here.
Cool.
And my
Simple
storage,
storage is neat.
my storage is a whole ton of iron barrels and storage drawers.
Is simple storage as good? Okay.
You
Which
got
is better, simple storage or AE2?
Oh, AE2 is by far better because it has auto crafting and everything with it
Yeah, I was gonna say AE2 also takes up way less space.
and stuff. Where simple storage though will function, it don't require electricity or anything like that to run
True,
and stuff
also you
because
don't have to break
what
every
it
single
does
storage
is
system.
it just taps into regular storage sources.
Yeah. And also with simple storage, you don't have to break every single block in your storage system.
And stuff. It's pretty simple because you just you hook up your
Hey, it's in
link
the name.
cables, you hook your link cables to chests or barrels or a storage or a drawer controller like I do for my storage drawers.
Okay.
Oh my god, it is a simple storage network.
And then you
Yeah.
just run down
Sword.
there, and then I just run cables out to all the barrels that are under my collectors at my farm and have an importer bringing all the stuff in.
You are automating the hell out of this.
Then the cool thing is you can use simple storage network. I can run exporters out to chests and stuff with the crafting with the mechanical crafters and have it auto crafting stuff for me.
Oh, so you set up
So
auto-crafting
you
with a
can set up
combination of
auto
simple storage.
crafting by mixing simple storage and create.
Huh.
Yep, you can
And I
by
feel
combining
I
the
feel
two
vibe of
mods.
simple storage and create are very similar.
That's why there is actually the texture that you see for my simple storage network is actually
Yeah.
a texture pack.
Uh,
Oops, I went into the wrong thing. Resource
Yeah, I was gonna say,
packs.
it does
There we
look
go,
like
right
that.
there. This one makes simple storage look like create. Looks like
Huh.
it goes with the create mod. That's
Neat.
why it matches the brass casing that I have here.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks kind of brass there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because somebody realized how well simple storage would work with the create mod, and they decided to retexture it. Here's my iron furnace setup from. This used to be
Alright.
where my storage was in this base.
How long did it take you to set all of this up?
Then we have the chip mod to give us nice, pretty textured blocks.
For simple storage or for the whole thing?
Then-
Each build.
I don't want to talk about that. Okay, this not exactly easy, especially since I used a lot of framed blocks in these
Yeah, I
in my
was gonna
builds,
say, like, those
And then-
buildings are so damn intricate.
and then chipped, and then retextured. I haven't retextured the walls on this building. The floor's textured. I didn't do the walls yet. This building, the walls are nice and textured. You can see you got cracked and not cracked stuff, and then we have the nice, very intricate roof designs. Hey, what happened to my slab?
You are very.
I am missing a
intricate.
slab. There is a slab missing on my domer.
Can Enderman grab your slabs?
But
Endermen should not be able to grab slabs.
no,
I'll tell
they
you that right
shouldn't.
now.
Yeah.
And they're not
do.
spawning at the moment in this world because this world's peaceful mode at the moment.
So how long did each building take? Because you build really awesome looking buildings.
And the one I put a lot of detail into is my house. I won't lie there.
Yeah.
Because let's see, I got my nice staircase with the
I
railings.
remember one time you built like an entire like palace.
Oh yeah. And here is my easy villagers stuff. I got the most important stuff: Fortune 3, mending,
I was able to install an old
Unbreaking.
version of Java
sharpness, looting,
that wouldn't mess
Depth
with the
Strider.
actual new stuff.
aqua affinity, and respiration. All the important.
Ruffy, you gotta teach me how to build, man.
Then over
It's
here
just- it's called
is my
just
iron farm.
build. That's
My bedroom.
There's no real trick to it.
No, it just takes practice.
But yeah.
The biggest thing is you got to think depth. You have to add depth to your builds, or otherwise they don't look. That's why I have all the depth. That's why I have the logs that protrude out like this and everything.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I
It's
like
all
to build really weird looking bases.
it's all about depth. Now you'll notice my windmill isn't quite as spectacular and stuff.
Yeah,
and that's just
looks
because
like-
I didn't put as much detail into it. I did put decent detail into my powerhouse for my for my water plant.
Yeah. Which is funny because doesn't the water plant produce like less?
Oh, it produces by far the least amount of energy. My best energy my main
No,
energy
no.
producer now is the solar place. I got it built. I just need to now build. One thing you have to remember when it comes to the create mod, especially if you're building like a large amount of a huge factory, it's usually better to build the factory first and then build the structure around it.
Yes.
Because otherwise you're going to run into problems that I've had where
It's very similar with like redstone.
you don't have enough space.
Yeah.
Roku.
Now, I won't lie, with this place, I had a general idea of what each one of these would take up. Each module here,
Yeah.
what my pressing module would take up, what my sawing, how much space I needed for my mixing, and how much space I
it
needed for
looks
each of my
really
fan
well
stations. With knowing how much space each module takes, I just built knowing how much space I needed. I still need to get my crushing wheel set up here, and I need a
you've been
single
working with
deployer
Create
set
for a
up for
while.
making andesite casings.
That is also a thing, is that we have been using Create for a while.
Oh, I've been using Crate since it came out.
Oh yeah.
This is hands down. I
I'm-
really don't
I'm
play
still
anything
kind of
but
new to
Create.
create, but I understand the premise behind it.
I mean, that's the thing. Like me and Roku are like OG Minecraft players. Like,
And
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now
I'm
Create has this lovely block. We now have an actual elevator pulley that you can set up floors on.
You can set up elevators correctly now.
Mhm.
yes, correct.
And it makes it
Make
amazing.
real elevators.
Because then you set up what's called a contraption control, and you just walk up to it, rotate your wheel to what floor you want, and then click. And it will take you right to it.
I feel like that's much better than the previous way you had to build elevators.
Oh, the other way you could the only way to do multi-floor, you had to set up a ridiculous redstone system.
Yeah.
And this way now you don't have to worry about that
Make a redstone elevator.
and stuff. Or your elevator just went between one floor and another floor, and that was it with Create.
Yeah, originally, yeah, it was only point to point, but yeah, it got better.
Oh yeah. Because I had one setup where I had like a chain of elevators. One first elevator I hopped on took me down to iron level. Next I just walk across to another one and it would take me down to gold and then down to diamond. Before I had to have 3 elevators
Roku, can I be an off-brand hermit?
and stuff. Then
Off-brand.
another mod that we have in here gives us wide train tracks. The advantage to wide train tracks, let me turn on this just for a second so I can grab some, is we can make wider trains. And you can tell this area was built for a train to come through here. Now we can build wide trains that actually look good.
That look properly like trains, yes.
Yes, where if you use the regular track instead of the wide track, your train track was only 3 blocks wide, where now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. And that means you can actually build passenger cars and stuff that look good. Because you can actually build cabin passenger cars. Because you'll have enough space to be able to build and have cabins and a hallway to
Or you
walk
could
up and
put,
down.
like- or you could have them be like transport for goods.
Oh yeah. Quickly pick all this back up and delete it. Do.
I remember one
Doop,
time in Danny's
And
server.
delete.
One time in Danny's server, I had a pneumatic wrench,
Yeah.
and I made somebody a boneless nether portal. As a prank.
Ooh.
They could still go through the nether portal. It was just missing.
Yeah, this is why I
6
added
blocks.
the Macross bridges, is for these type of stairs.
Yeah, you can still go through the nether portal. You're just missing like 6 blocks of portal.
Then, my biggest contraption is not even in this realm. It's in this realm.
Nice. Oh no.
My mining platform.
You do this every time.
Oh yeah, I always build
I've seen it
a one
confused.
chunk.
I'm-
The only thing that I've done
Yeah.
now is I've made it so I don't have to mess with let's turn off the windmill. Come down
Why is it
here
fun?
and just crouch and pick it up.
Boom. He's picked up the entire.
Yep.
I still find that hilarious.
And actually,
You can just
Roku,
pick
you
up
should
and
see what
move
I've
an
done to
entire
my
show.
14.
And the nice thing about this puppy, it's super simple. Crates finally fixed itself where it works with modded storage. It doesn't work with storage drawers, but it does work with iron chests and iron barrels.
Well, I
Now,
mean, storage drawers is a odd one.
there used to be a mod that someone else made that made it where it did work even with storage drawers, which was nice because you could stick a drawer on, throw in a downgrader to where it would only hold one stack, and then throw a void upgrade in it. And then just toss
So
a
then
piece
it
of
would-
cobblestone in it, and you'd just void off all your cobblestone.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe add a dirt
But
one, too.
unfortunately, I always keep my dirt because dirt you can't generate. You can't make more
Sure.
of.
And also, dirt is really good for terraforming.
Yes. Then put this down just like that. Then I come up, turn on the thing, click on my speed rotator,
Because
just
of P.
change the rotation direction, and let it dig. And I even have this all lined up with the chunk borders.
Nice.
And takes it about 8 minutes to go all the way down.
He has calculated everything.
And stuff. And this is all
No,
you
but can
need.
I-
This is all you
may I
need. This is
build
all you
your
need for
SMP?
your windmill
Yeah.
and stuff. You just
This is
need,
awesome.
and this windmill is just 16 panels, and you can max rope pulley speed.
Oh.
But as you can tell, very simple mining machine. Nothing
you can
super
set up-
fancy. Windmill bearing, rotation speed controller, rope pulley,
Imagine if
and
you could set it up
four-
so it moved itself, the
four
trunk.
stacks of drills.
Imagine you could set it up where it moved itself like from chunk to chunk.
There is a way to do that using gantries,
Yeah, and then you could just like
but it's
make
a
an AFK chamber and just let it go.
well, you'd still actually have to control it partly.
Oh.
You'd have to signal it when you needed it to move and stuff, but there is
I feel like there would
ways.
be a redstone way to do that.
Unfortunately, the one thing that there's not a way for it to, when it hits the bottom, to know that it needs to come back up.
Oh.
And unfortunately, the only way to do it redstone wise, you'd have to first go all the way down there, place a redstone link, so when the platform hits that redstone link, it will know then to come up.
Or another
And
way you
that's
could do
just
it is just to make a redstone clock that takes like the same amount of
Ah,
time.
you can't really, because you can never fully predict how long it's going to take to go down because of block break times. Because
True.
sometimes this puppy takes 5 minutes, and sometimes it will take 10 minutes. It all depends on what it runs into.
True. What's the max amount of time it could take?
Oh, I would think probably close to 12.
Alright.
It honestly would be much better to just run the link. Run a link down the shaft when you build it.
I was gonna say you could set up.
The only thing
redstone
that sucks is if I was to fall down there right now, I'd be stuck. Because
Yeah,
even
that's
though I have a
probably-
jetpack, this jetpack can only fly a certain number of blocks above the block that it's placed that's under you. It has a limit. I think I can fly up into the air like 35 blocks.
I mean,
Yeah.
waypoints would be the answer to that.
See, I'm not using waypoints in this pack because I want people to use trains to travel between places. I want to set up a huge train network.
Can you add something like a slime sling to it?
No, that's what jetpacks are for. You can get a real basic jetpack pretty easily. Let me get to where they are.
Alright.
Because you can make a copper jetpack.
I got a question.
Oop.
May I join this?
Yeah, I don't see any
We
reason
need
why
to
not.
get the server up.
Yeah, you can make a copper jetpack fairly easy.
I think Hermitcraft
And
did
copper
actually do one.
jetpack, let me see, summary, can fly... Okay. Can't remember where I read. 17 blocks is copper jetpacks. Maximum height. Then iron jetpack is 17 as well. And 27 with the brass jetpack. So the only advantage to the iron jetpack is a little bit more armor and
What's the best jetpack?
better fuel capacity. Best is brass.
And brass gives how much?
My game is
27.
lagging because there's a ton of entities down at the bottom.
Do you
All
not have a chest set up? Don't fall.
I just gotta get up here and tell
Reset it.
this to come up so then I can get the experience, all the experience ores, or, oh god, I bet I didn't have my chest emptied.
You didn't even have any chests on it.
Yeah, I did. I had iron barrels.
Alright, the hell entities disappear after a certain amount of time. Or after a certain...
Bring it up.
you can feel it more.
Oh, yep,
That
there is a
use
ton.
Okay.
Yep, my barrels were full. Oh. I didn't think to check my barrels. No wonder why the game was yelling at me. Luckily, my magnet upgrade picked up most of the stuff. Let it pick up all the really important stuff, like those
That
diamonds.
is a lot of deep slate.
Yeah, these got full. I hadn't emptied them. Now I'm like, why am I lagging horribly? And I'm like, oh shit. I don't think my I didn't empty my barrels.
I let my dogs in real quick.
But yeah, that's my mining machine. Mines one chunk really freaking quick. And it works
Also,
wonderfully when when you have plenty of storage space.
Hey, Puppies.
I don't. If you notice, I
How
don't
the
use
hell did you
chests.
keep doing that?
I don't care for chests at all. And since they came out with metal barrels, I've been a
My
very
dog got
happy
out of the
person.
gate again.
Now I come in with my backpack that's full of crap, put it down right there, and it will empty into this diamond barrel, and then there's importers attached to the diamond barrel to suck everything into my network.
I'm about to interrogate my dog. She keeps getting out of the gate.
And I'll quickly empty my
And then
inventory
getting stuck.
this way.
And then she gets stuck outside the gate and can't get back in.
I spent a lot of time mining an ass load of obsidian so I could have void upgrades on all these drawers. And thanks to the Easy Villager mod, it was easy for me to get max emerald upgrades.
I'm about to interrogate.
You'll notice
my
that
little
my
dog.
tools also are all emerald tools that I use. Just because diamond still has better durability, as well as diamond can be upgraded to netherite, and diamond has more enchanting slots than
Roku,
emerald.
Can you interrogate my dog for me?
But look, I'm only down to 68 emeralds. And I had over 2,000 at one point. But any item that I have a mass amount of, I make sure that it has a drawer. And then
What was I doing?
everything else just gets thrown wherever it is in these chests. In these other barrels. Because the mod just throws stuff everywhere in here. It don't have a priority order where it wants to put stuff. You'd think that it would prioritize this first barrel right here. And it's put some things there. But you'd think it would prioritize the first barrel on its path and then just fan outward. But
I
nah.
had just gotten up when I joined stream.
But the nice thing is, if these barrels start getting too full up here, I can run up with upgrades and quickly click on them and turn them to gold barrels. And then upgrade them to diamond barrels. Main reason why I like metal barrels over the iron chests. One major reason to get this nice big diamond level. Guess how many diamonds it takes?
26.
No. A normal diamond chest takes freaking 6 diamonds.
8.
No, there's a reason why I like this better. So that means it'd be less than 6 diamonds.
4?
1.
Oh.
1 diamond and a gold barrel. Boom. And to make an iron barrel, instead of taking 8 iron, it only takes 4. And gold barrel is iron barrel plus 4 pieces of gold versus versus 8. Metal barrels is far, far better than iron chests. I still have iron chests in here because some people like to use chests. So I still have that as an option. But I always use the barrels.
The reason I didn't get into Create right away is because I'm a dude that likes to play 112 and 1710 the most. So, yeah.
But there's something else that Create New Age adds to this to the game besides just solar power and electricity. And that is what is the biggest game changer. As soon as you can see it on stream.
Nuclear power.
Yes.
So
And
it's not just solar panels, it's also nuclear craft.
And I will show you nuclear reactors in my test world.
My grandma went to Germany for 10 days.
This is also
is
where
that
I
relevant?
tested I created a mega ridiculously fast smelter
I just find it funny that out of nowhere, my grandma went to Germany for 5 days. How is that relevant to any of the conversation?
I keep
ADHD,
forgetting
that's
that I forgot to have cheats automatically enabled on this
No, she
freaking
went for
world.
10 days.
Still, how is that relevant to the conversation?
I grabbed her cup
Okay.
from Germany.
This big block of andesite
okay.
casing is a ridiculous super smelter.
Nice. Oh, god damn.
Now, let me go up here. Let me grab some raw ore. We'll just grab
Roku.
a stack of gold. Oh, I gotta turn that on.
Roku, have you ever been to Germany?
I've never been anywhere, hardly even out of Kansas. Now watch, I'm gonna put an entire inventory worth of stacks of raw gold in here.
Someone's calling me.
And then I just go down below to where the output is and just watch it come in ridiculously fast. Do 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 do.
Oh, it's weird. The acrylic paint I was using is actually water soluble, which shouldn't be.
I'd say that was probably about 30 seconds. I just smelted an entire inventory full of gold. Now we'll head over to all my nuclear testing area. I'll go to actually my best design right here.
Alright, I got one thing to say.
This is a
Don't bomb Nagasaki.
This is a 7-cell double reactor. So it's a total of 14 cells. And this is a max size boiler.
I got one thing to say.
Putting out the maximum. I've got all of the steam engines on it, putting out the maximum amount that a boiler can put out, a single boiler can put out. And let me grab some goggles here so I can put that on, so I can show 294,912 stress units.
Damn, that is a lot.
Mm-hmm. And I actually think I have enough excess heat that I can actually maybe even double the boiler. I have a better water pipe design that I came up with over here that actually worked a lot easier. Much simpler. I only need 2 pumps instead of 3. I thought I needed a lot more, but this reactor design I was trying to really max out, which is a really pain in the ass if you want to try to do the top loading of the fuel, even though it looks a lot better. But this reactor melted down. I wasn't drawing out enough heat. It was producing more than... They don't explode, they just melt down.
So
like a actual reactor does. Nuclear reactors don't explode, with the exception of Chernobyl.
Yeah, but that was because of idiocy.
That was because of the way the reactor was designed, and if a person pushed the Z9 button under the exact specific circumstances, it would explode.
Yeah, also, they like knew that it was going to be a bad idea and did it anyway.
No, the engineers didn't know. The government had it covered up after the first time one of the RBMK reactors almost exploded. But the government...
They were testing it and went kaboom?
It didn't go kaboom, but it almost did.
Okay, and then the second time when it did go kaboom, they were just testing it.
No, they weren't well, they were doing a heat test, but they weren't testing it to see if it would go kaboom. Nobody knew that was going to happen. Trust me, nobody knew that was going to happen, and the only reason why it happened and stuff was because the idiot made them go ahead with the test when they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
There were a lot of
happened because of idiocy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's jump in here, and I want to see
Kind of funny, but also it was a
What
tragedy.
is the most
It's
craziest
still deadly. Do not go near it.
coil I can build off of this reactor? Let's pop that on there. Pop that
Okay,
on
so
there.
Stainless steel is made with
Give that
chromium and iron,
full
right?
speed.
Iron and chromium, right?
I'm blind.
Yes, there's the Joker I need.
Did it
Let's
not
go.
load?
Hey, Batman! Look what I got, Batman!
I got my shovel up, honey, Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joker, no!
I can steal the shit.
Joker. You can, it's an animal Joker.
It's an animal Joker, don't know.
No, Joker, no! It's an animal, you can't. There's no odds against the Pokemon, Batman!
Okay, let's grab the max coil block, the
Joker,
most
no.
powerful block, and we're gonna see.
You already know it, man. You
2,
know what I'm gonna do.
3, 4, 5, 6. We'll start with 6 coils.
I feel like that's like the entirety of the internet, though.
The nice thing with this mod, the New Age, you don't have to have the coil blocks. Ooh, I did not realize that there is a
I have done.
a
I've put all
build
dishes away.
assist.
I am a god.
No, you're not. Got him.
Chaos.
Aw.
Chaos.
Because let's see what just 2 of the top tier coils can generate for power. Let me get
Now it's time for some eggnog.
pop that on there. 4K electricity from just 2 coils so far. Let's see how far I can press my stress units.
In algebra class.
Oh wow, I'm almost overstressed already. I've already almost used all my stress
Builder,
units.
you want to know what's
There is
funny?
no way.
Oh, there we go, overstressed.
Huh?
I actually over...
In algebra class.
What happened?
And now
Why aren't you running? Oh, you're not pumping water anymore. God bless America. I gotta re-jumpstart this damn steam engine.
Eggnog.
I need small cog.
Roku.
Roku's busy because he's gonna have a steam engine explode if he's not quick.
Roku is not available.
Roku is busy because he's going to explode.
That's funny. Oh wow.
Luckily, I've never lost.
Okay, that's just overstressed now. Now I just need to pop that.
Somebody's either street
Back on
racing
there.
or angry.
Oh, that wasn't able to keep.
Or
Let's
not.
go,
on
5
time.
of a kind, baby. Let's go.
You should try and get a royal full.
No, no. I have done it though.
You have?
Several times. Yeah, several times in
Oh,
this game.
yay, tons of arms.
If that were real poker, you would.
Oh no, this isn't real poker, my guy. You should have seen me play it.
True, I did. I looked. That. That ain't poker. That's Joker.
No, you're a joker.
True.
Well, that's not gonna do anything for me.
I have returned to my gaming setup. I set up a second monitor, which is currently sitting on a Lego brick.
Imagine having it sit on a Lego brick.
Your mama sat on a Lego brick.
Huh?
Your mother sat on a Lego brick.
No. No. That's not right.
What you do? Probably should put on headphones.
Okay, there we go. Everything's running again.
I won the demo with 5 aces. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, Roku. Last time I had checked, I remembered you having, like, affiliate, right? Didn't you have that or something?
Yeah, but with my old
I'm really close to
account.
affiliate. I'm so close.
Yet so far.
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
Looks like the maximum electricity you can get out of a single boiler is roughly around 7,000.
So
I'm pretty sure if I pop,
in the end, it doesn't
let me
even
break
matter.
that. Put that.
I had to.
Hey, I would recommend you stop before we get the MCA.
Yeah, because remember, we're also. You gotta remember, we're also streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, you're streaming on YouTube and Twitch, my guy.
Right, forgot multi-streaming exists.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say.
Yes,
does
there's
it count
multiple
for streaming?
platforms you can stream on at the same time.
And now Twitch allows multi-streaming.
Which I don't know why they did in the first place.
I know. It was because they didn't.
Why?
They wanted people to only stream on their platform.
Yeah,
Not
so
everywhere.
that's a lot of good that did then, I'm gonna say.
Okay. At least now I know what
I don't understand why it counts for singing though.
I know how much voltage I can get out of a maximum reactor.
I mean, wouldn't that count as a cover?
Well, it also depends. Are you making money out of it?
True.
There we go. Yeah.
But like, don't people make money off of covers all the time?
It all comes down to the circumstances.
Yeah, it depends on a lot of things. It's not just, oh, it's a cover, I'm good. It also depends on other factors.
Yes, it also depends on the group and
The
everything.
license that the track was actually, the license that the track is currently under.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I can get one more, I think,
So-
on here. Yep, there we go. I have the max.
Weird.
7.7 if I was to, and I could use probably maybe a couple lower tier.
Copyright is a very weird thing to navigate.
Let's use
What?
some lower tier
Copyright law
coils.
is a weird thing to navigate.
Okay, that took how much
This-
from me? Ooh, that took 1,000. This one takes 1,000 to spin at that speed. So let's go. Let's see this one.
So I
So
apparently
I can
cannot
put 2
my
more
screen.
on here,
because my Discord crashes every time.
and I should be perfectly stressed. So this is the perfect power output.
Is there a real perfect stress though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because
You're
I
stressing
am
me out.
stressed out. I have exactly 0 stress units remaining
Nice.
on my system, and that is 3 rows of the netherite magnets, which are very expensive.
I would not be surprised because it's netherite.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move
So-
me in on computer?
The maximum power that you can get out of
Oh, okay, there.
a Steam setup is 7.8K. Not bad. Now, I've learned. This is why I love having test worlds. The only reason why I have
Hold on,
these
hold on.
extra...
Does that say 7.8 thousand?
Mm-hmm. 7.8K. In most terms, when it comes to power, that's really not a lot when you think about it. You'd need 2 of these to run an AE system. a
This thing I'm just chilling.
and that's
on a
not even
vanilla
getting
server.
into auto crafting. You need about a ton more to have auto crafting going on the AE system. But you gotta remember, this power system is designed just to run power to these. These little motors that then you can turn that electricity you made somewhere else back into rotational power. That is the whole point of this mod. It's not meant to be another way to generate power to power mega bases that have tons of other machines and stuff from other mods.
No, it should be. It should be.
Stuff. It is all about being able to be able to just run power lines between buildings instead of having to run shafts from one building to another building. We'll even grab the best power wire and hook it to there. Boom. I need a wrench. There it is. So then I can just go boom. And now wherever this base is, I have 8,000 stress units at 266 speed with ease. And if I need more, you just stack a couple more of the motors up. Or let me tap the power in from one of the sides. And then you can grab the motor extension, pop that onto it, and then crank up that, and now this motor's putting out 6,536 stress units. Okay, you can't chain them. Now I want to see, can I send the power to the motor and that at the same time from the back? Yes. Okay, that makes a much cleaner connection. Cool. No, you can't. Okay, that is stupid. Why does it have a power connector like tap on the back side of it? Okay, some things are just weird. There we go. But there we go. Yay. A ridiculously powerful motor. Now, how much power can these lines carry? Only 8,000. So I can take all the power that's coming from this one cell. Good. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this motor's using a good chunk of that power.
Hello.
But at least this test helped me know exactly how much I need. Let's test how many motors I can stack up. I need the wrench so I can crank its speed up before I'm using more power than I'm creating with this cell. Oh, that was a motor, not a motor extension.
Did you know that the Eiffel Tower's night lights are copyrighted?
Okay, neither motor's losing power yet.
You could take a picture of the Eiffel Tower during the day and be fine, but if you took a picture of it at night, you would not.
Well, you can take a picture of the Eiffel Tower at night. You just don't publish it online.
Exact. So far, that cell system is keeping up with 3 maxed out motors. Let's go to 4. This will tell me how many bases I can run off of one boiler system. That's the point of this lovely stress test. Oops, I forgot to crank this motor booster up. Okay. That one's still gaining power. And it's coming in slow now. So that tells me 5 maximum reinforced motors is the best I can do off of this. Now let's find out how many stress units I'm getting from all 5 of them. And I need my stressometer. $2,262,000. I'm only losing about 30 SU. And I could probably tweak it to where I'm, because there's still a little bit of excess energy coming in at a trickle that I could probably tap out. But there is going to be a little bit of loss with this system and stuff, partly because these magnets have a really horrible loss factor on those. But these have a tiny bit of a loss factor as well, but extremely little compared to what these are. But that's not bad. And it would be so easy to just build power poles and run power lines from a big massive power station with, you know, like a few, like half a dozen of these, to run power across my world to all my base, to all my factories. Versus otherwise, you'd have to run these things forever. And that just wouldn't be fun. Even though I've seen people build somewhat power poles using these, which was kind of cool, I won't lie. But I definitely prefer having actual power poles running with power line running between them. But a single power line will only carry, the best power line only carries 8,000.
Builder, I got a question. Very simple question. Canada?
Oh?
I have a question, and it's a very simple question.
So pretty much
Yeah.
one power line.
Canada.
Yeah.
That's not a question, it's a statement.
Do you live in Canada?
No, he don't. I know where he lives.
I mean, the wall should give it away.
Well, the other reason why I know is because your brother.
Well, yeah, that, but the wall in my background should give it away.
Oh.
Oh, Oregon. Wait.
Ooh.
I think this camera just froze.
Oh, I didn't even realize Aideth had disappeared.
There we go.
He went AFK.
He's AFK.
Yeah. Try Ohio.
But not. Oh,
All?
right.
And look at the other sign that says Ohio on it.
Literally right there. There's a banner right there.
There's
There's British.
I don't remember the shapes of the states I haven't been to, okay?
It's Ohio.
It says it on it.
Literally Ohio State right there.
I didn't.
I thought I couldn't read.
Yeah, I didn't
And
even
that's
have.
backwards for me.
I'm
See-
using an old TV for a monitor, okay?
An old TV.
Yeah, I got an old, like, 32-inch Samsung over here.
Is it HDMI? Are you plugged in with an HDMI? Yes?
Yes, I am.
That thing doesn't have an HDMI.
Now, this system is actually putting out
Yeah,
a lot more
but-
stress, but that's because I'm running 2 boilers.
Roku, can you get
But I'm not
my,
getting the max
two
heat.
displays on my
Like Mario Kart. I don't care at this
Because
point.
my graphics card only has one HDMI port, and it has 3 display ports.
You should only be running 2.
What?
I mean, it can run 3, but
I only
If your
have-
graphics card
You're
has
going-
only 3 ports, you should not be running 3, because then you're going to be
No, it's got
overstressing
4
the
ports.
GPU.
I just said that.
he has a 3090. Well,
Oh,
3060.
I mean 3060, damn it.
I also have a 3060, but I currently have 2 monitors synced up.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
2 monitors.
Yeah, that's all I'm running.
I wish
And-
Mine has 4.
And you gotta
Mine has
realize
4 ports, but
one of my monitors is running at maximum capability that the graphics card can output because I have a 165 hertz 1ms 1080p monitor. So
Mario Kart.
it's tapping that display port max.
Oh.
And then my other monitor though is a HDMI cord running up and being adapted to a VGA. Because my
VGA.
Yep, because that's the only port on the back of my old Dell monitor.
I haven't seen
My-
a VGA port in a little while.
Well, trust me, they're still around.
Yeah, I know there's still a thing, but hear me out though. I messed up.
There we go.
What is going on in that? Your floor is a mess, my guy.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, I'm playing Mario Kart, so I don't care.
Oh god, I got get out of there. That was terrifying.
730.
Don't walk into your magnets.
I had a 730 somewhere. I don't know where it went.
It's good. That will help me with planning out everything when we start the server.
I have a GT 730 somewhere.
And
that has
I think that server is gonna happen fairly soon and stuff. I don't know which. I think you guys are both watching on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, that's where
Yeah, I spent time today actually designing Minecraft text
nice.
and stuff. But I think the server world, I'm going to use the seed that I
Oh,
have
okay.
for my stream test world, because the spawn island would be really nice area to build a nice train station to go to all of our bases from.
I'm weirdly good at finding really good
Because
spots.
you can look at the map here, and that island just screams a nice island, and it was spawn. It's where I spawned at. I was like, yay!
Are you gonna publish them?
Then there's several. Yes, this pack will be fully published
Alright, cool.
and
I
stuff.
don't want to have to go through Google Drive to get it.
But
The stream is like a few seconds behind.
Yeah, I know. You have to deal with, and the YouTube side is actually even further behind.
Oh.
YouTube has a little bit slower encoding.
That
But this will give you a little bit of an ideal of the seed for this world.
makes sense because YouTube is not usually used for streaming.
Oh,
Because I explored a ridiculous amount of this world in my first stream. and stuff. Here was Spawn Island, and see, there's a village over here, another village way over there. This was me going around finding every wood type. I have cherry blossom right here on the map. Then there's mangrove right here. I think that's the mangrove. Mangrove's somewhere around. Oh, here's mangrove. Here's the mangrove.
I can see the acacias.
Then you have acacia. I found spruce in the taiga here. And then down here's where I finally... Or... Where was that at? I can't see where I found the roof. There's the roof forest where I finally got my dark oak. And then up here I finally found desert to get my cactus. And then over here got bamboo.
So that creative test world was all desert.
Yes, that was the furthest that you have to go. But still, everything's in a blocks.
Would you care to inquire my favorite mod pack?
What?
Enigmatic 2 expert.
That one, I won't lie, that is a fun pack. With the way you have to do a lot of stuff. I used to have a world on my old computer that I'd gotten quite a ways into. Because I'd gotten an arc furnace built.
It's my favorite pack, and yet, as you know, I've never finished a mod pack. So I've never actually finished it, but I keep starting it. I keep starting it over and over, and I never end up finishing it.
Oh, I know how that is. I can't count how many times I've started SevTech. Until now, SevTech doesn't want to work anymore.
I don't really play SevTech.
It doesn't want to launch. It crashes every time.
That sucks.
Yep.
Maybe you should contact...
Dark Costo.
Yeah, Dark Costo.
Yeah, I would if he still
Contact.
was very active. He's not as active as he used to be.
Hey, you know, he is... Do we have a code word for this? Am I allowed to say that? He's live right now. You could go, like, text him. You could message him on stream saying it's not working.
I'm not too worried about it because it's such old school.
Yeah, he's working on Sky Factory 5 right now.
Yeah. I would love for him to make a new SevTech.
SevTech 2. New word.
Because he could have a lot of fun with SevTech now with having the create mod.
Yeah. What was it? SevTech. What was the second line to that?
Well, the second, he made SevTech and then SevTech Skies, where it was a sky block.
SevTech had a secondary name to it, remember? What was it?
It was pretty much
Like it was SevTech.
SevTech Ages.
Something. Oh, Ages. You
Yep.
could call it SevTech New Ages. If you made it new.
I think part of the problem is the mod that helped him set up the aging system is he'd have to make a new mod himself to be able to pull it off.
What, game stages?
And stuff. I don't know what he used and stuff. Or he just, like, yep, SevTech was my crowning achievement. I'm done.
That's possible.
There are new mods that allow for locking items.
So, because the mod he
so
used before
theoretically-
allowed him to block not just items, but the entire mods as well. And I know when he made SevTech, it took him a very long time.
It's a very involved.
Hold on, I need to double check the mod.
Because
Think it-
most mod packs that I make takes me a day or two, and then I usually test them for about a few weeks to a month. It also comes down to I used to be able to knock them out a lot faster when I was taking care of my mom because I
Right now,
didn't have anything to do.
yeah,
But now I work 46 hours a week. Like this week, I work even more. It will be 52 hours. I only have 1 day off this week.
Totally harmless item stages.
Now, I will still be streaming on Thursday, even though I'm working Thursday. And that's just because of I'm covering for my boss in the morning because she has a doctor's appointment.
Christmas is on
Monday, week from today.
No.
Yep.
I really hope I don't have to see my dad on Monday.
But
Monday is also his birthday. My dad's
Yep.
birthday is
I'm definitely going to use this world seed for the server.
That is a really nice looking world seed.
It is. I really do like it and stuff. Because we have Spawn Island, which will be really nice, and it'll be easy to make it spawn proof.
Alright, I feel like I could easily make Japan out of one of those.
And stuff, and looks like there's another island possibly up there.
Oh, there's a ocean monument.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Ocean Monument, not far away. Stuff. It's a pretty good seed.
Which of the forests here has the densest forest?
Oh, your densest forest is always your black, your dark oak, and your jungle. Jungle is going to be by far the worst because you have a lot of brush on the ground.
Yeah, because I want to make like tree bases.
And stuff.
True. So
Where
probably dark oak would be where I go.
dark oak, you don't have to deal with all the brush.
And also dark oak's a decent looking wood.
Oh yeah. Why do you think I'm growing dark oak? Here, dark oak is my... You just saw my other base. That
I really like the
the,
spruce.
the majority of it is dark oak. And the white bricks that I used for the walls on the upstairs area is actually sandy diorite from the chipped mod
It's sandy.
and stuff. It gives it a really good look.
But what is chipped?
Chipped is,
Like
think of it as chisel on mega steroids.
chisel but buff.
Think of it as chisel, but without the chisel,
Yeah, you have tables that you have to go up to.
No.
which actually works way better in my.
And they look so nice. They are such great decorative pieces as well.
Is it as easy as chisel?
And stuff. But pretty much you make these workstations. There's one for plants, so you can even change. You can change what flowers look like. You can change what leaf blocks look like. It's crazy. The glass blower has, of course, for it. That workstation is for altering glass, and there's just ridiculous glass options. Then you have the carpenter's workstation. That's for wood. The looming table. That's for your wool. So you can make some crazy carpet designs and stuff for your floors in your houses and everything.
Like a loom. Like an
Mason table, that is for your stone, all your stone bricks and everything. And there's a ridiculous amount of designs there. I haven't figured out the alchemy bench yet. I wasn't able to make it yet. And then the tinkerer's table allows you to alter stuff like deployers and deployers, droppers, any of the solid block redstone components. You can change the way they look. They'll still function the same, but you can alter the way they look
Would a piston count?
and stuff. Yep, pistons. You can change the way your pistons look.
Sick.
This is insane. All the stuff. There are 109 pages just for the chipped mod. You can even change how melon blocks look.
How many mods do you got so far?
In this pack, it's 70.
70.
Mm-hmm.
That is light.
Yeah, but the pack actually isn't light. Also, botany, you can change, like I said, look, you can change how crimson fungus looks. And you can change how warp fungus looks. There's billion different freaking pumpkin designs for the jack-o'-lanterns.
That is awesome.
As well as vines and everything have different designs. It's nuts. It is a builder's dream box, and then you combine that with framed blocks, so then you can get slabs and stairs of all these different blocks. You can even change how barrels look. Your barrels can have different looks and still be functional storage.
How do you feel about the changes to pumpkins when that happened?
And stuff where I actually like it now that you actually have a whole actual pumpkin instead of a jack-o'-lantern from the get-go.
Yes, that does make sense.
And then there's different ladders, different rails that you can change the way rails look and everything.
Pumpkin, but you don't have shoes.
There's a ton of different doors and trap doors variants. Like I said, 109 pages of blocks.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, it is chisel mod on mega steroids.
Okay, with the doors thing, it just replaced Macaw's doors.
Yep, that's why I don't have Macraw's doors in this pack. There was no point. But yeah, 109 pages of stuff. It's just nuts.
Alright, I got a question. Did you add Tinker's Construct?
Tinker's Construct doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
That is why we have the Easy Emerald tools.
What version is this?
120.1.
There are a lot of mods that don't exist anymore.
And what's crazy, some mods have come back.
Ender.io is one of them.
Yep, I was so happy.
Oh. Wait, it came back or lost?
Came back. It was gone for a couple versions.
Yeah, but now it's back. Thaumcraft is getting a rewrite from I forget who.
Oh, I know. And Blood Magic's back now. It was gone for 119 and 118.
Wasn't Thaumcraft like in the hands of the Thermal Crew for a bit?
And stuff, but no. They just knew each other in IRL.
Oh.
And that's why Thaumcraft, there was good crossover between Thaumcraft and Thermal Foundation.
Because they like went to the coffee shop and talked about it?
Pretty much.
That's funny.
The big thing I'm waiting for, which will be added to this pack once it releases, is Create Aeronautics. That's
like submarines and stuff, right?
No, aeronautics. Airships, baby.
Oh,
We will be able to build actual giant flying bases. A total moving base.
I'm gonna make it spin.
And you'll be able to completely steer it, everything.
I don't know if that's completely aerodynamic, but sure, go make it spin.
Well, he can sit there and push the button to turn right a million times. He'll be spinning. Because you use button and lever commands to engage your movements.
Lever commands. Can I
That's
replace
funny.
that with a redstone block?
Or what you can actually use is at CREATE the create linked controller and stuff, and then you can use that to
I do have an auto clicker.
my new mouse that I'm getting has an auto clicker button on the side of it. I push it and it will quickly register 5 clicks. It's a computer add-on that you can use. It's a program and stuff. Oh yeah, I know. I have hotkeys that I can actually on my keyboard that I can program to do auto clicks.
For Christmas, can you get me an Elgato Stream Deck?
Oh,
It would be very nice.
do you know how many years I went without one? And you want to know something? I hate myself for taking this long to finally get one.
So you're gonna give me one?
Because I love it. I can do sound cues, turn my lights on and off, change my stream.
How many buttons do you got?
I have the standard one, which is 15 buttons.
That is a lot of buttons.
But you can have multiple pages. Because, like, I have my first page is for controlling Stream Deck, or Streamlabs. My second page is for controlling the Twitch streaming software. Third page is OBS. Oh, and then my last page is controlling my. I can adjust my lights.
How many pages? Like, is there a max amount of pages?
I don't know. I just know I have a lot. I have 6 pages worth of buttons.
Imagine I make a button.
Because, let's say I wanted to do that I'm burning up. God, it's getting hot in here. Whew. Man, why is it getting so hot in here? I'm turning red on camera.
You have a set for the
Ah.
AC as well.
Oh. No, I just adjusted the color temperature of my lights.
Ah, smart.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I normally run them at 48 Kelvin, which is kind of daylight level.
Alright.
Actual daylight level is 5,000 Kelvin, so it's just a little below. It just helps me have a little bit better skin tone. But then I just drop them, make them hot as hell, really low, bring up the color temperature, and make me look practically like a pumpkin on camera, or like I'm sitting in the desert in burning heat.
What was the temperature measurement that's based on absolute zero?
Absolute zero is absolute zero.
No, there's a
Yeah,
measurement
absolute
that's
zero is just 0 Kelvin.
Yeah, Kelvin. Okay.
Well, you gotta remember, Kelvin is light temperature. The color of lighting. What is coming from your light source. I have unwanted guests.
Ooh. Okay.
Shoot. Shoot. Oh.
Cats. Cats come by for a minute.
No, I have creepers.
Creepers. Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta remember, it's backed up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. You guys have a little bit of a delay from what you're from when you hear me in Discord.
Good.
But oh, I'm
Go attack them.
looking forward to starting this pack. And so for people that see it on YouTube, they'll see the new
Go beat up.
thumbnail text and everything that I set up and everything. I'm working on I'm gonna do a huge setup for the background thumbnail of I'm gonna build some sort of huge crazy create machine that probably actually doesn't do a damn thing. But it will just look cool for a thumbnail. You know?
Do you edit your videos?
Nope, everything's live stream. So what videos that I have up that are not live streams were streams that were only on Twitch that I then uploaded and stuff.
So the ones that weren't live streamed on YouTube are just VODs.
Yep, they're just uploaded live streams from Twitch. My channel is just a live streaming channel. And now I don't have to worry about streaming on one platform and then having to upload to the other, you know? Now I can stream to both at once. Thank you, Twitch, for allowing that now, finally. and stuff, because I've been paying for the Streamlabs Premium forever, and that's one of the features I haven't really been able to utilize.
I do want to get back into YouTube, but I don't want to do live streaming on YouTube.
YouTube live streaming,
It's odd.
not the best, because you have very little discoverability. You're going to get most of your views afterwards
Yeah.
anyway.
People don't usually go to YouTube to watch a live stream. They go there to watch a already.
Nowadays, people go either to Kick or Twitch
Yeah.
to watch live streams. Now, if you've established yourself really good on YouTube already and have a large fan base of viewers, then it's a different story
Yeah, like into the end, you started live streaming.
and stuff. Then, yeah, start live streaming on YouTube, and you just got to keep advertising that you live stream on YouTube in your regular videos that you post on YouTube in order to that way the people that watch your normal videos will know that you're live on certain days, and they can come see you live and actually talk to you in person.
Basically, like when you make a new channel, like a separate channel that is still related, you gotta like advertise that.
Oh yeah, yep.
Like, hey guys, I made a new channel. Go there.
And so far, it's been proven live streaming and doing regular videos on the same channel will not actually hurt your analytics
True.
and stuff. It took a while. A lot of people thought it was hurting them when they started doing live streams on their channel, so then they decided to make a second channel that was their live channel.
Yeah, and then people were making shorts channels as well.
Yep, and you want it all on the same channel. You don't need multiple channels unless you're doing different type of content on each channel. Then it's different. Like with the theories channels. They have food theory, game theory,
Yeah,
movie
series
theory.
channels makes sense, but also they've been doing different channels for a while.
Oh yeah, but that's when you want to have separate channels.
And like GT Live has a
Well,
like, whole different.
My example, I have 2 channels. I have this channel, and then I have my Gamers Anonymous, which is my podcast channel.
Oh yeah, you have a podcast. I forgot about that.
Yep, Aideth and I haven't done one in almost a year now. We're going to get back to it now.
Wasn't Aideth gonna send me a graphics card?
And so, well, he's not now since you bought one.
True.
His life has been chaotic.
I just bought one.
His life's been chaotic. It's only just now he's in his slow period.
Yeah.
'Cause, like-
it took so long that I just bought one.
Oh, don't worry. That's what happened with me, too.
Oh yeah.
It took so long because I was going to get the 1070 first, and then I just went and bought myself a 3060. The exact same card you have. It's funny, we both did the exact same thing.
Just this is gonna take too long. I'm just gonna buy this exact 3060.
I'm like,
This Zotac OC.
anyway, 3060 is 1,000 times better than 1070.
True.
But I wasn't going to turn down a free graphics card either, you know.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, my old card, my 960 960. Oh man, that was way off. It
96. Yo,
yeah, that's quite a few generations ahead. But yeah.
They're gonna get to 96.
Oh, we'll get there eventually, and then we'll have 160.
Or they'll just start with a new name.
Or they'll start a new name. Yeah.
Yes, RTTX.
No, probably by then we'll be we won't even have monitors and stuff. We'll just sit down in a chair, put on a headgear, and close our eyes. And we'll be in the game.
Oh my god, I just thought it's gonna be Ready Player One.
Because I'm like, come on, full dive VR.
It's gonna be damn.
I would-
Ready Player
I
One
cannot-
at that point.
I hope I am alive for full dive VR. And I can almost guarantee one of the first games that will come out will be Aincrad. That is Sword Art Online.
Oh God, no. Oh no.
Trap me in it, please. Trap me.
You're gonna die.
Trap me.
Die in the game, you die in your life.
When I don't show up for work for several days, they'll send someone to come check on me.
The funny thing is, I don't actually watch anime. So, I don't know much about Sword Art Online, except if you get unplugged, you die.
No, you wouldn't die if you got unplugged. Your headgear has a battery in it that allows you to be able to... It was done that way so that you... Due to power outages and stuff, when the designer, he made sure people wouldn't die. The only way you'd die, and that's if someone removed the headgear off of you.
Yeah. Because it would basically lobotomize you.
Pretty much. Ooh, and then of course, if you died in game, you died in IRL.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Yep.
That was the main scary part. Just don't die, damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. We're at the 2-hour mark and stuff, so I'm gonna call it. Thank you all for joining me. We didn't do much, unfortunately, except sitting around talking and everything, but I'm not complaining. I did go in and do some testing with my reactor design to figure out the maximum power outage for a single boiler, which is very nice to know that, and then how many motors at max speed I can power off of that single boiler, which is really, really nice. Then I also showed my other world where I've been doing a lot of the testing in. I won't lie there. But I have been having a blast getting this going and stuff. My next major step is going to be moving towards getting everything to the next stage. And that will be trying to find other content creators interested in joining the SMP and stuff, which would be really nice because that would help each of us to grow better and move from there. I've got a few on my Discord friends list that I'll message up and see if they're interested. One being Danny from Danny and Son, and then another one being Pi. That's and stuff. Most likely Pi won't be able to, but I'm really hoping Danny will be able to, especially because he's coming into his slowdown period now after the first of the year and stuff. And then message Arcus as well. Those are the main ones that I have right off the top of my list. But we will go from there. I need to get to my Twitch control panel now. We will go from there.
What exactly is the sandbox?
I want to... There. Gosh, everything... Now I got to log back into Twitch. That was my phone sending me my code. Then I didn't have it typed in. actually typing. There we go. Okay, now I'm logged in. Remind me later. Okay, let's see. Okay, and then... Okay, I gotta... Okay, where did you send me? Where is... Oh, that's notifications. Whispers. I don't have a whisper from you. Oh. Okay. Yep, that'd be easier. Okay. Okay, here we go. Raid happening. Here we go. We just raided another channel. Just a second. Okay, everybody, I will see you guys all later. It's been fun. And as always, oh yeah, I will be live again on Thursday afternoon around 3:30 Central Standard Time, as always. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, feel free to leave a comment, and as always, have a good one.